Do you have a third party in your union? Does it feel like the third party is stopping your union? Newsflash, it's not. Nothing on the outside can block your union. Nothing on the outside can prevent your union. At the very most, it's just showing you something that needs healing. So if this is your situation, pretty much the worst thing that you can do to slow your journey down the most would be to focus on the third party situation and put all your energy out there and look on social media to see if they're still together, and getting really upset when you see triggering stuff on social media and then stewing in these upsets. The best thing you can do that's going to progress you out of this unpleasant situation fastest is to focus on your self-love. If your twin flame is giving to somebody else everything that you desire from them yourself, that's a sign that you need to love yourself. You have to give yourself everything that you're desiring from your person. If you're not actually able to physically give that to yourself, then give yourself the feeling of that. Give yourself the energy of that, because your twin flame is showing you what you need to do so that you can be together in the way that you desire. And yeah, they are showing you perhaps in the most unpleasant way imaginable, but it'll be more than worth it when you move through this difficult phase. The situation might be showing you what your own beliefs are about love and commitment. Maybe you don't feel lovable, or maybe you feel unworthy of being committed to, unworthy of this great love, undeserving, or just can't have real love, whatever the case may be. And none of these beliefs are true, because the divine would not place this desire in your heart in order to deprive you of it. God is a loving God, not a cruel God. It would be a waste of energy to create you with a desire and then leave it unfulfilled. No. The only reason you have this desire is so that it may be realized. God would never lead you to water without a pitcher. Are you seeing the third party as more powerful than the love that you and your twin flame share? Now, this belief is completely upside down, because the third party and the third party situation have zero power. You and your twin flame share all the love in the universe that's completely eternal and meant to be enjoyed right now. The third party situation has no power other than what you give to it by focusing on it. Don't look at the social media. Focus on you, your own feelings and your own healing. And you're doing the healing not to control how the journey unfolds or engineer an outcome or manipulate the situation, but simply because you deserve to feel good right now. And that is what shifts everything for you. Your twin flame is going to be mirroring your own fears and beliefs through this situation. If you're afraid of being in union, maybe you have a belief that because you're so used to separation, union itself might be very challenging or very uncomfortable, and so you manifest an obstacle to keep union at bay. Or perhaps because you're desiring it so much, it seems overwhelming to have, and so you keep it far away from you. So this is what you're being invited to heal within, so your union can align. Every bad feeling, every misbelief that feels bad in your heart, that's the work of the day. Those are the next steps. Those are the places in which to apply the mirror exercise. Are you lacking trust in love? Are you having trouble trusting that love always wins? That twin flames always win? Are you letting external circumstances shake your faith? And I do know that you need absolutely unbelievable amounts of faith on this journey. If you're struggling with what you're seeing on the outside, you really need the teachings of union and to work with a coach to reaffirm the truth, to strengthen your faith, to claim your union deeper and deeper and deeper in your heart, knowing that union is already yours and you're just manifesting it in every single corner of your heart and every single corner of your reality. You might be subconsciously pushing your twin flame towards a third party by holding on to pain, by not healing it, by sitting in the bad feelings, by stuffing the bad feelings down and not moving through them, by numbing out to your feelings and no longer feeling your feelings, trying to distract yourself. The one thing that's guaranteed to bring your journey to an absolute stop is numbing out to your feelings and not feeling your feelings. So you've got to feel even the uncomfortable ones, especially the uncomfortable ones, and move through them. That's why working with a coach is so valuable, to help you move through them. So if you choose peace and trust over fear and attachment, everything would shift. You would be able to move forward much more easily. You'd be moving out of that stagnant energy and moving into ease and flow, which is what's going to bring you all the way into union, because your journey really should be a peaceful meditation, not doom and gloom, not at all. You reclaim your power and focus on your own healing from the third party by not giving it your attention. It's you that's needing the attention. Your twin flame can't give you that attention until you've given it to yourself, particularly if you've had a relationship pattern where everybody you wanted to be with, you had to see them giving somebody else the attention that you desired from them. If you have a pattern like that, there's healing to do in this place. So the more you focus on the healing, the quicker you dissolve this pattern, and you'll know when you've dissolved it completely, and that will allow union to come closer, if not all the way in, depending on what challenges you have to move through. Are you believing in the truth of your union or the illusion of separation? Do not buy into the illusion. However horrible it looks on the outside, it's still not the truth. However solid it may appear, it's still not the truth. No matter what's been put on social media, that's definitely not the truth. The love in your heart, that's the truth. Even if it's a tiny little spark, even if the outside is telling you very, very potently you're not getting what you want, but a tiny spark in your heart says yes. The outside is the nonsense. The spark in your heart is the truth. Reaffirm the truth of your oneness, because you and your twin flame are one. This situation is happening for you and your union, not against you. If you're still upset about the third party, just know that the three of you at soul level orchestrated this situation so you can work through it and have your union on the other side, which will be so much richer and so much deeper and so much better than it could have been any other way. Perhaps you needed this third party situation in order to become the person that you were meant to be, in order to have your union. Perhaps if this situation hadn't happened and you'd come together with your twin flame sooner, months or years ago, or whatever it was, you wouldn't have been able to keep your union because you didn't have the mastery to stay there. If you'd like some more information about third party dynamics and how to heal them, I've got multiple playlists, but I've just created one especially for healing the third party dynamic, and it's just here, so I hope it helps. Bye bye.